Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here. Come at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch, and we have a lot of buyouts to cover, as well as hand traps you need to pick up, and more. So if you guys enjoy these videos, make sure to smash that like button. Helps boost my self-confidence and get more people to the channel. It's mostly for the #1 reason. If you're not subscribed, hopefully today's day earned your subscription. I think 33% of people watch my videos are not subscribed, which is crazy when I get like 2K views. Like, where did y'all come from? But thank you to those who are subscribed. We're trying to hit 5,000 subs by the end of the year. At least 4,500. If we hit like 47, 4,800, I'll be happy with that, and I'll call it a day. And I do giveaways at least once a week, if not twice. So you want to be part of that, right? Also, Q&A video, 4K subs. It'll come out eventually. I'm working on it. If you guys are buying anything on TCG Player, and it doesn't have to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Related, could be anything, please use my link down in the description below. It helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. Thank you to all my YouTube channel members. I appreciate it. And if you guys want me to go over any cards, or you have any questions about cards, or you want to alert me of a buyout I did not go over, please let me know in the comment section below. One of my favorite things is when people tell me to look over cards. Like, some people think they're being annoying when they said, like, hey, bro, could you, like, please look at this card, you know, if you could fit it in. I'm like, no, don't, just give me the card and I'll go over it, right? Plus, sometimes I get some meme cards, like, that are, like, funny, because sometimes they're, like, half bought out, too, so, and I just don't get it, and it's just really amusing to see. So, with that being said, current card, Divot Carnate here. Gorgeous looking card, like I said. These are about 40 right over here. You got 2 copies for 11.75 for unverified here. That's like basically 1/4 of the price, which is kind of crazy. I wanted to show that off. $40. Is this card going to get reprinted? Yeah, eventually. But when's it going to get reprinted? We don't know, because I feel like they're going to put Power of the Element cards somewhere else to, like, somewhat sell a reprint set. I just don't know which one it is. Because Power of the Elements, if you don't know, it is not in the tins coming up, okay? It got completely skipped. So, Starlight Rares, I still need to get one. I'll be honest with y'all. $208 not bad. Now, these were always around 150 to 200. So, the originals got bought, then the Starlights went to around 280. If you guys want a Starlight Rare, it's not like this is like absurdly high, right? This is kind of in the average of, hey, it's between 150 and about 200 it was, right? 208, you know, it's a little raised here, but this is first edition as well, right? You know, not unlimited, something like that. And, you know, if you know someone at locals that has this card and you're like, hey, I want this, I'm gonna be honest, if you offer them like 180 or like possibly 160, 170, you might get it, right? That's not bad for the Starlight, like, at all. Before we get into going over Duelist Nexus here, I just wanted to show off Ultimate Slayer here. Unlimiteds for 125. First editions are 142. I love how gorgeous this card looks. And it was around 170, 180 for first editions. I still want one of these. Like, I don't know. I really like how this card looks. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not going to say if you should pick it up or not. I feel like for first edition, 140. If you could somehow get this for 100, absolutely go for it. You know, I think that's way too low, but hey, you could get away with it. And yeah, it just needs a right format. And if once we're getting like more insane extra deck monsters that have something when they hit the grave, this card I feel like is going to scale better with time. It's better. It was better in the OCG than the TCG, but that doesn't mean the TCG can't have a format where this card is good. Even the originals, which are about $15, not too bad. I actually have a Euro secret print, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. In fact, as unprofessional. Oh wow, it's at the top. Okay, so I'm gonna actually show you guys this beautiful Euro secret here. It's gonna be a little hard to see because of the webcam. I'm actually going to post it probably on my Instagram or Twitter. I'm probably going to try to post on both. So go ahead and, you know, go there. It's in the description below. All my socials, all that. And if you guys ever want to send me something cool, like packs to open, cards just to have, a thank you letter, tokens, I don't know, anything, keep it humane. I do have a P.O. box in the description below. So, you know, feel free to send stuff there. Anyway, so Duelist Nexus here. Now, take TCG presale with a grain of salt here. I'm actually going to skip the quarter centuries because I just feel like they're all inflated over here. I actually want to go see what the original secrets are. So, Revolution Synchron here, $63. It's global, not even on crack, all right? It's global on fentanyl, okay? That's what it is. Like, some Some real Skid Row shit. Like, I read this card and I'm just like, look, I'm so happy Synchros are back. I really am. But this is, like, Glow Bulb could come back. There's no, Glow Bulb could come back. Like, they had to make this an Earth for Nat Beast, too. You got Sinful Spoils here, about $25. And that's kind of something that worries me, is the rest of the secrets aren't looking that great. But I kind of saw it as a single set. 30 on Crimson. Okay, that's fine. Ultras are a HUD. No, nobody's buying that. Dark Quarters are about 18. Okay. The Runic Heart's 15. Tokos. By the way, can someone tell me what the ratio is for this? I feel like it's like 1, maybe 2 max. The draw 10 is, or draw 10. The pitch 10, draw 2 is essentially $12. Card to look at. Evolzar Lars. I know it's a bit more generic, but I'm a little interested in Evolzar. I'm saying with all these listings, it's going to go down. Like, the Visas is cute, right? If you want these cards, I would just kind of wait unless you really, like, have a lot. If you have a lot of money and you're like, hey, this card probably should have been, like, let's say you were looking at the, what's called this secret right over here, right? And you're like, hey, I was kind of looking at it, thinking it would be at least 25, so I had 25 for it. Now it's like half. Should I just be safe and get it? Check it every day. Because we had 12 here, someone listed another 12 and undercut him by a cent. Then we got a guy with 11 here. We can wake up tomorrow and this is 8, but we can also wake up tomorrow and see this is 14. That's how pre-sales go. If you really want something, monitor it, and if it starts any bump and you feel like this is an amazing price, call it a day. That's the best way to play pre-sales sometimes. And yeah, Nightmare Magician, like $10 here. We're gonna have one of these secrets pop off. We just don't know which one yet. That's kind of the issue with this set. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Now, this card's going up. It is used, I believe, all in the Infernoble combo and more. We got some Infernoble buyouts. $19 going up to $20 for this. I've told people to get originals when they were a lot cheaper. Around, I think it was $9. Like, these were really, yeah, no, it was about probably maybe even $8. Like, these were really struggling. And then we had the Crystal Shining Victories here. These were also quite cheap. Actually, these were around $9. The other ones were around $8. 25 for first edition. Yeah, $25 here. I think for an OG, 25. Still feel like that's cheap. It's just the original price shouldn't have been that low. Supers are like 10s. Dual powers are going bananas. If you have Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, now's the time to sell it. Artorgas. You got these ugly platinum rares for $24. If you have this card, sell it. Now, Infernobles could play 1 copy max. Okay, some builds aren't gonna play this even. This buyout's kind of bad. Like, it's really bad. Like, if this card is not even a one of, I don't want to see the platinum rare at $20. Like, I feel like as a community, and I don't usually like to shame people, right? And by usually, I mean sometimes I do, right? But are we really putting a platinum rare at 20-something dollars? Like, do we feel proud as a community about this? I don't. You got the ulties here at 50. Got a light play for 35, but I'll be honest, this card looks cool, but just gonna go down. Like, this is so stupid. Ultras, 24, 20. First ed, light play here for like 22. You could just go get that, then near meds for 25. If you really want to play this card, but, you know, you could also just not. And that's very acceptable. Oja Simulation. Now, Ojamas have been seeing some movement here. Right over here, and just for verified, and we're going to go without photos just to get that ugly one out of the way. You have 17 listings. You got light plays here for like 2s. Okay, near mid's going up to 3s. And remember, you got a person with 2 copies here, and that's it, right? You don't even have a play set up at a time, right? Going up to 3. And then on the next page, after, like, let's say 10 copies sell, you got 3s, 5s, and going even higher. So, card does have a reprint. Legendary Duelist Ancient Millennium was really good and was going to scale very well. And even though it got reprints, it had a lot of good rares. Like, this set's rares, like, you can make a video on it, right? In fact, I actually want to see if there's any more movement with the rares. Like, yeah, Tomb Kingdoms here at 17 for rares. Just go get something else. I've gone over this card before. You can literally just go get an Ultra for cheaper. Or an ulti, like $17 for the rare, or let's look at these ultis here. 20 for a light play ulti. You go make your decision on what you think is better. And I hope you guys detect the sarcasm. Get the ulti, do not get the rare. That's how rare this set is, right? People are valuing a rare, and people are buying the rare. In fact, I think people are buying the rare more over the ulti. I'm embarrassed of this community sometimes. Yeah. Got the, let's see what other, like, rares there are here. Low on Rainbow Bridges. 3s for OGs aren't bad. Cocoon's only 20, $5. You also have the rare Ojama Pajama, which, like, I don't know why, but that's just cute. 24 listings, like $2. Believe this card has a reprint as a common somewhere. It's just not showing it. That's at least what I believe. If I can just get that to show up. Oh, no, I guess it doesn't. Yeah, $2 for your rare. Then you got Ojama Blue here, and this is the super rare. Ojama Blue doesn't really have other hollow prints here, about $4 here, going up to 7. Collectors are going to want to get this Speed Duel one because, again, there's no other hollows, and this is a tournament pack super, so it's harder to get, and it's Speed Duel, so it gets even harder. Like, it does have a tournament pack printing of a common, and that actually was a little money until this came out. Like, these were like $2 to $3. The rares were up to closer to 5, so Speed Duel with the great reprints sometimes. I want to check up on the ulti, because the ulti's always, like, ridiculous isn't even the word. 22 for unlimited light play. Fine. I'm okay with that. Up to 30s, near mint 32, fine. First ed, your lowest is 62. Look, that's better than the 90, 100 that they were. I don't know. I mean, this card, because it's a rare and sold the Duelist, right? So I feel like 62 is just too much, but it's such a collector card. It's not like you see this. Like, even when I go through, like, binders, I go to events, whatever, I never see this card. I've seen this card almost never in person. I had a heavily played one that I got for $1, and it was unlimited. And I was like, man, this card looks really cool, but it's so damaged, basically, that I didn't really care. So I ended up getting rid of it for more than I paid for it. And I was like, all right. Like, would I replace it? The right opportunity comes by. That's what I would say. Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion secret rares are $2 here, going up to 3s. Honestly, this card's seeing a lot of play. It's good against Labyrinth. It's good against Visas. And some other decks in the format. Like, people are maining Bell a lot more now. And this card, I know that we have a lot of these tins out there, but people are gonna want this version, especially because it looks so gorgeous. People always need Bell, and people always need their hand traps. I feel like players, if they can get 6 copies of this, they would. Especially when 2 playsets, it's gonna cost you less than $20. Just my opinion. True Unlock CRs, these were like 90, 100, and people were like, bro, it's bought out, blah, blah. I told people to get them at 50. Right now, you're at 70. It's honestly fine. I think that's a very, very fair price. $70, that's fine. If you don't have your CR draws, 70 is still kind of cheap. I think that's a fair price. You got the rares at like $3 here, which is, you know, cute, I guess. I know we're getting the rarity collection and all that, but $3 is really not that bad. Ultras here, 15s. First, this is always going to stay rare because it's Kaiba collection. 18, 18. Okay. Herald of Orange Light. Now, this is another card that I'm keeping my eye out on because not only can you play this with a lot of decks, like a lot of ritual decks, like Drytron. Drytron actually searches it out. I've seen Madolche play this. A lot of decks can play this, essentially. And this is I think this is the average copy. Like, this is the most popular copy that players are going to get because not everyone's going to spend cash on, like, ultis. But we have, like, so many commons out there. You might as well just get the super for $3, right? You got them here for, like, 2s, but bottom of the page, going to $3 here. I'm not going to say you have to go crazy over this card, but if you don't have, like, say, a set or 2, I would change that today. Let's see how this is selling, though. Right now, it's about, okay, 24. It's sold a couple copies. 23, it's sold some copies. It's selling good amount, right? Now, nobody's out here buying, like, tens of copies here, but card needs to do more. Pulling the rug. If this card is extinct, you got lightly played 20 for champion pack. It's kind of more rare, so whatever. Rares at $23, and that's not even for first ed. First edition, 50, 57, then 74. No, thank you. I am absolutely good. If you do not have ulti pulling the rug, it is going to stay that way. This card certainly pulled the rug over our eyes, because you're allowed to legally dislike the video for that pun, by the way. All right. I already talked to a lawyer about it. You're completely legal to dislike it. I might dislike it myself. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Leave a like if you like my puns, though. But I can't wait for all the comments. Yeah, I was gonna leave a like, bro, but you made like 2 puns, and that's just a big no. But yeah, getting next to it, Cyber Angel Ben 10, Secret Rares. These are like $4. I feel like these are very cheap. In fact, I want to go without photos here. We went over these, and they were like 5, 6s. Well, 5s for the near mints here. 4s for light play, but you're also paying the 99-cent shipping. Get the near mints for, let's see, $3.89 plus 99 cents. That's $4.88. So like, yeah, 24 cents. 24-cent difference. Just get the near mints if you want this card. Lost Arts are like 6s. I actually have these. I think at 5, 6s, they're steal. Absolute steal. Cosmic Cyclone. Now, this is a good card I'll always get, and it's always a low on quantities for the original. 31 listings, and I just have verified on. Like, look at all these damages right there. If we go near mint, light play, then without photos, 22 listings. That's very, very low. You got one here for 9, but they quickly go up to like 14 here. If you go first edition, you got 19 listings. Not many unlimiteds up there. Goes up to $15. Next page goes up to like 22, 23. It's a very good card against Labyrinth as well. Definitely an anti-Labyrinth card. Just because since the traps do stuff in the grave, sometimes I think it's either big welcome or welcome a Labyrinth. That you banish it from the grave and it's really good. We might as well check on big welcome. I would get these OG secrets while you can, though, by the way. I want to see how much are you reporting at today? 650. We got near mint 67, goes up to $8. Okay, well, wants to be an $8 card. I'm looking at this card a lot. Let's see here. Yeah, banish card from the grave, target a fiend, or level 8, or if you what's called control level 8 higher, you can target card your opponent controls instead. Bounce. Cool. So one's a bounce. I think this one's a reborn, or something, right? So let's see. So yeah, okay, so your monster leaves the field by your normal chop effect while this card's in the graveyard. You can reset it. Cool. And it doesn't banish when it leaves the field. So banishing this is also, I bet, pretty good. I don't know the best things to Cyclone and Labyrinth, mind you. It just seems like a very good card. Ultis are $81. I'm not going to lie. These ultis look sick. CRs are about 35 going up to 40. Now, you do have a big wall here. Now, what I told people back when this card was about 27, 28, going up to 30, 31, I told people, and the ultis were roughly 90. I said it's better to have a set of CRs than just one ulti, right? Because the ultis, they could go up to, say, 110, 120, but if the CRs go up to like $60, not only are you making a lot more of a profit, but most players are going to want a set of the same rarity, especially if it's high rarity, than just like random ulting the left side of your binder. You know, it looks cool, people are going to want, but, you know, a lot of players are going to be like, well, I got one, do I just order the rest online, blah, blah, blah. It's a bit of a hassle. I think the CRs are cheap at 35. So if the ulti went a little down, CRs went, like, if you got these CRs at 28 or even cheaper somehow, you're looking at a $35, $37 card here. So went up anywhere from $7 to $9. Let's say you got a set here, you got $20 to $27, right? Not bad at all. At least so far, right? Then I want to look at Monster's Revenge. I just want to see if anything ridiculous happened. IP is not hitting 200. Lamau, 220, fine. Lobellion's okay. Quarter century going down. People realize, hey, we're all stupid. There's a $100 difference between this and the Starlight. You know, my mom's a hoe. Finally, that's what I have to say. No, but seriously, 177. It's not good, but I don't hate this price. Like, you hit 200, you're tipping the line. This card is like the most stable card in the set. Going down to 130, fair, 120, 140, 142. I mean, Labyrinth players want a high rarity. It's not like there's like a CR of this, so makes sense. The rights are 103. Dark Holes at 115, 122. I told people 40s is just kind of too cheap for this. I didn't think 60 was bad either. So if you got them while you could, good job. 4 listings available. Starlights are about 100, 106. I'd rather just get the ultis, but plus this already has it has a Starlight, it has an ulti, like I don't even know, man. 70 on the tiramisu, 65 on the terraforming, not awful. Water Enchantress 105, 55 if you like it, it's cool. That's what I'm gonna say about that. 58, that card's just not good. 57, I've talked about this card versus the Ghost of my last Market Watch. Go check that out. Nessies at 52 are fair. I think this is nice at 52. Dante's are 47. Again, it's a niche card, but people like it, right? 49, it's okay. It's okay. I I don't know. I'm going to keep an eye on it. If you can get it for cheap, like, let's say it's 35, 36. Someone says, bro, give me 25. It's yours. Why not? I get it for 25. I tell people at $30, this is not bad to get. It's interesting, right? Don't think it's going to go further down than 30, right? And it was very interesting to see this card. It's at 40 now, but it could go lower down. I'm going to keep an eye on this. Like, the fact that this can hold $25, I'm shocked, bro. Like, nobody just wants to sell it for as low as it is. This isn't like a relevant card. Like, if you pull this, congrats. You have a card that's going to sit in your binder for years. So, Sky Striker right over here actually got negative support in this set. And I want to explain why. All the other cards but this are so bad. Not only would they not fly like years ago, but it's as useless as a white crayon on a blank white piece of printed paper, all right? That's how useless the support is, right? And then we have Azalea here, which isn't a bad card, but it is a good card for everything but Striker. So this set doesn't even have Striker support. It has negative, because you have literally one card, and it's not using Striker. It's using everything else. Literally a -1 for support. Like, that's insane to me. $15, all right? Respectfully. Rights are 14, Zeus's are 13. That's cute. Dualities hitting the $10 mark today. I still think it's good. Like, if you Aluber activate effect and they chain like Imperm, then you chain that to make Herald. I mean, you're swimming, all right? Your opponents are sitting there like, I want to die. 7.5, 3. This is actually really cheap, but I understand. Twos. Keep an eye on that card a little bit, but yes, that's okay. Ulti Nibiru's. I know we're getting the hand trap collection, but as someone who loves ultis, I don't care. 120. I'm looking forward to getting these for a decent price. Secrets. OGs are sitting at 6s today. Not bad. Mandamin Heart. Now, this card's been bought out, I think, 3 times so far. And we almost have the new set, right? 3 times before we get the next core set. They're $8. If you want this card, go ahead, grab it. Is it going to go up again? Probably. Especially when this deck starts getting tops and all that. Peaceful Planet, 35. You should have got him at 20. That's all I could say. Chaos Angel here, sitting at a clean $60, 63. Not that bad. I thought this card at like 40s were kind of cheap. 50s was fair. 60s, whatever. I think 80s too much. That's what I'm going to say about Chaos Angel. Then you got Bistle, Dispatter. I'm just going to say this again. I really dislike Bistles. Like, I know that for Worlds, I believe they're limited to 1, and I would personally like to limit them to 0. And maybe they're not as degenerate, and at 1 they could be fine. I just think that walking call by on legs are just free cards, and then you make them fucking dragons and searchable, and then, dragons are just going crazy, and then you can make this bitch. I don't know. It's not what I should hate the most in this game. But maybe it's because I've played decks where the graveyards are also very important. Like, it's so funny how, like, people are scared of Sky Striker when Bistles are around. Sky Strikers will not be good if every Bistle's at 3. Oh, just play the Bistle package and you're good. What are Sky Striker players going to do? You know what I mean? That's what I have to say. $15. Cyberstorm Access. Good set for value. It just leans more towards average instead of having exceptional cards. For value-wise, by the way. At least at the beginning. Like, now, the Starlights, I think, are about the same as usual, right? You got 2 dog shit ones. You got your average, and then you got 2 hitters, right? Chaos Angel, $60. This was like 40 on release, and Planet was like 25, going close to 30. So, box was, say, 60 something dollars. You guys get the point of why it was average for value. But now, 55 for a box, this makes your money back. This makes over half your money back. You got the Quems at 23, right? You got an Ultra at 15. You got 12's nice, 12, 10. 8 going up to 15s, depends on what day of the week it is. 9 to 10, 8. Not good. Actually, honestly, this is actually a really good card to grab right now. 4s, 3. We don't talk about it. 3.5. There's also Wannabe. That's still $1 super, right? $2. $2. $1. I just Wannabe. It's a card to keep an eye on. Roughly $1. So with that being said, guys, leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you've not already. And all that. Live stream tomorrow at 10 p.m. Central. Let me know what cards I'm going over in the comment section below for the next market watch. If you're buying any cards off TCG Player or anything at all, please use my link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to know discuss you. And if you like the channel enough and you appreciate what I do, consider being a YouTube channel member. I get like twice more from my YouTube channel members combined than ads. So, yeah. See you guys in the next video. Peace.